This is Ruben once again with Philosophy. If you liked any of my past videos, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment on the video. It will be greatly appreciated. Today I want to talk about, if you see my some of my past videos, I talk about the four basic concepts. Four basic concepts that you must know. This is your foundation for the rest of the information that we have released. This is your foundation. This is what's gonna keep you in the state of growth. Is gonna keep you in the state of wanting to better yourself, and in the state of continuous learning this information. Because many times people get into some information. For example, they buy a course and they don't even finish the course. Some people don't even open the course. With these four basic, this is your foundation. See, most people don't have a foundation. That's why their structure that they want to build always crumbles. And I had that for many years until I really laid my foundations down. And to this day, it's still growth. I'm still going into the basics. I'm still studying the basics, going over them and getting new realizations, cognitions out of them. But today I want to talk about a step in the fourth basic concept, which is the four steps of learning. Remember the four steps of learning? Unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. I want to talk about that last step because the last step is the main thing out of this step. This is the ultimate goal, and this is the ultimate goal with all this information, and that is for you to get all this information into that area, into that point, unconsciously competent. When you get all this information unconsciously competent, where you just do it, it's part of you, it's who you are. Magic will happen in your life. You will start doing the success habits automatically. They're not gonna be an effort no more. They're not gonna be a struggle no more. Oh, I have to read a book. No, you just read the book. Oh, I have to listen to audios or watch this video. No, you'll love to listen to audios and watch videos. Oh, I have to go to this event. No, you'll want to go to the event and you'll do it. Oh, I have to develop new relationships. Automatically you'll develop new relationships. Thus your life becomes better and more joyful. Practicing giving and receiving recognition. It's not an effort no more. You just do it and you receive it. See, many of us also receive recognition. We just don't see it because we feel that every time we practice giving or receiving recognition, is we feel like we have to do it, and sometimes we don't do it and we miss it when we are being recognized. And maybe your spouse tells you, "Look, great tie." It may run past you, but hey, it's a recognition. Receive it. Pat yourself on the back. How do you get to that last step? How do you get to unconscious competence? Like your name is unconscious competence. You eat unconsciously competent. You swallow your food, you swallow liquid, unconsciously competent. You tie your shoelace, unconsciously competent. You drive, unconsciously competent. You know where your house is, unconsciously competent. You know the rooms and where everything is in your house, unconsciously competent. You don't think about this stuff. That's where we want to get you. That's where you want to go. That's why you have to focus on this information and go through it over and over and over and over again. And in the future, we'll offer more ways of getting this information to be really a part of you. So how do you get there? How do you get to unconscious competence? One, by doing it over and 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 over again. You learn your bike by doing it over and over again. You learn how to eat by doing it over and over again. You learn how to talk by doing it over and over again. All the things that you do unconsciously competent, you did them over and over and over again. That's how you got it to be a part of you, and that's how you get this information to be a part of you. You go over it over and over and over again. You watch these videos over and over again. That's how you'll get to conscious competence. Another way that you could get to unconsciously competence is by observing other people do it. By observing other people do it. You know, many people call it hands-on. They learn better hands-on, where they see somebody else do it and then they do it themselves. The same way, many of us, we learn in school, the numbers. The teacher taught you how to do it. You saw the teacher putting the numbers and what they meant, and the lettering and how to write. You watch your teacher do it, thus you're going to do it as well. Observing, observing, observing. And as far as this information, how do you observe people? How can you observe somebody do it? Well, we talked about mentorship. Find somebody who is successful in what you want to do. Find somebody who is better, who is at a better position than you in whatever your dream is, and counsel with them. See what they did. Get answers. Ask questions. And the best way is by reading. Well, not the best way, but one of the best ways is by reading, because you can associate with people and you could observe them by reading. Because remember, when you read, you're 100% engaged in your imagination. You create the whole event, because you're just seeing letters. There's no pictures. You're creating the whole event in your head, and the mind doesn't know the difference between your thoughts and actual reality. So whatever you're thinking, it believes to be its reality. So it makes no difference. Thus, it captures and ingrains things in your brain as if it was reality. So by reading, because you can associate with people through reading, even if they're dead. Through reading. That's how powerful reading is. And all the books in the basic book list. If you haven't watched that video, go watch that video and get the books in the basic book list. By reading those books, you will observe people do it, because you're gonna see stories of how people overcame challenges, and you're gonna see what they did, and that is gonna give you inspiration, and you're gonna observe people do it. Thus, your belief that you can overcome anything you want will start forming as a belief. Another great, I mentioned this a lot in a lot of videos, biographies and autobiographies of successful people. Read them and see how they manage to overcome their challenges, because we all have challenges. It's just part of life, but people make them bigger than they are. They'll make a mountain out of a molehill. So the two ways for you to get to unconsciously competent is, one, by doing it over and over again, spaced repetition, repeating the process over and over again. And two, by observing someone else do it. That's how you get to unconsciously competent, and that is the process that you want to follow to get unconsciously competent in all these basics, especially the four basics, the four main basics, which is your foundation. You have to form your foundation. You have to really learn this information, and not just learn it, but do it. Do these four basics, and the rest of the information will, it's all downhill from there. These four basics: build your foundation deep. The deeper your foundation, the taller your building will be. Okay, so how do you get to unconsciously competent? One, by doing it over and over and over again. Repetition. Two, by observing someone else do it. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment on the video. See you guys next time.